Alright, I just got like a wicked score of free shit. This is all computer stuff that was from a corporate buyout, I guess. So this was like a tech dude that took care of an office or something, and then the office got bought out. But I got a bunch of laptops. These are old ThinkPads. That one says for parts. This is another netbook, slightly newer than the one I had before. So that's a score right there. These are super handy. That's out of what model is this? I think it's like a Z06 or something. But my other one was like the D150, D250. And then we got, I don't know if we got batteries for any of these, but I got spare batteries and adapters and everything. Looks like a Toshiba. It's got a Centrino dual core. An Acer. Looks like some of the stuff is a little bit, yeah, it's another Centrino. So these are like, you know, Windows X, well, I guess Windows 7 era. So they're really not that old. No batteries on any of these ThinkPads. This one looks nice. It's PC3, DDR3. So this one's actually got some good specs to it. And these are supposed to be awesome for, it's a Core i3. Fucking right. Missing some keys, but that's easy to fix. Alright, so that's a gooder right there. No battery, but like I said, maybe they're in one of these other boxes. And then this is another Dell, and what's this one got to it? This one looks a little bit older. Yeah, so this is an AMD Vision CPU. Apparently, most of these work. And I actually had an old Toshiba just like this. Oh, this one's been stripped. But I got a whole box of hard drives here. So, what's this one? Another AMD Vision CPU, but that's a big screen, man. It's like a, I don't know if it's 17, but probably a very large, wide 15. So right there, that's a laptop port. Down below here, we have two servers. One is a dual Xeon, and the other one, he didn't know what it was. So these are, okay, that one's definitely the dual Xeon right there. So I could do some pretty crazy stuff with that, like run a freaking server. They're really heavy too. So these are not like your consumer build home PCs. Like that thing is freaking chunky. 840. Interesting. So these are like big old servers meant for, you know, you're running a workload, all of these, and powering maybe an entire office, or maybe they were just, I don't know, some sort of security. What's in here? That's a gigantic box of video cards. What's that? It's a Quattro 4. That's for server, I believe. And a whole pile of sound cards. So, Sound Blaster Live. Nothing fancy. Oh, there's an Audigy. Audigies are good. I don't know what this is. That's a SATA hub that runs off of some very strange interface. Well, look at all those ports. Come in real handy if I could figure out what the hell it plugs into. And this is some sort of old, I don't know, it's an ATI card, I think. It says Foxconn on it. And that's just like your typical budget. I think most of these other ones are like AGP. Yeah, so these aren't really of any use. But, you know, anything I don't use I'll recycle or pass along. Yeah, I think these are mostly for like the office desktops. So there's nothing fancy in here. Just a bunch of old stuff. I'll dig deeper through it later and just see what else, because this is all AGP stuff. I can't use AGP very much. So that's probably the only old stuff. And then this whole box here, you can see that's all hard drives. They're SATA hard drives too. I don't know how big they are. Well, the guy said they all worked. What? 750 gigs? On that one? What's this one? Like a free 750 gig hard drive. That's a score, man. These are laptop hard drives. What's that one? 750 again. Score. That's SATA. Is this one 750? That one doesn't say. It just says, no, that's 100 gigabyte. Alright, but two 750s. That's a freaking definite score. How big are these ones? And these are these are digital. I don't know if that's caviar. That one's only 80 gigs. I'll go through there. That's 250, so I'm getting up there. I'm sure there's like got to be at least one in here that's a good size. I can't tell the size of that one. But I'll let you guys know if there's anything super exciting in the hard drive department. This is where all the weird shit comes in. USB 2.0, 5.0 now that's handy. PCI card, so you can get more USB ports. Of course, it's only USB 2.0, but good enough for me. What the hell is this? That's a whole motherboard right there. I got lots of SATA cables, so no shortage there. That looks like one of the. I can get my parts for that one laptop that was missing the keys. I'll just rip it off here and stab it on that, because that's what that is. This would be a. Looks like a somewhat newer style. I can't tell exactly what socket this is. So look at that heater, that heat sink on there. That's crazy. All right. So this thing looks like a freaking turbo, and I have no idea what it is. And then these are all heat sinks and shit. Wow. So these, that's for Intel. There's a case fan, bunch of case fans. Well, I guess he gave me all the power supplies or all the power bricks for the laptops. And I guess there's a bunch of RAM in here too. You think? Look, there's some right there. And you said it's like DDR2 and DDR3, so it's all good stuff. I don't know why anyone was willing to almost throw this away. There's some definitely value in this. Like, this is, all of these boxes weigh at least 50 pounds. There's more hard drives in here. What is this? I think that's a network card for a laptop. That looks like back plates for a laptop. So, and then fans, plugins, more fans. Holy shit. I hit the mother load. I also got this box, which is full of computer power supplies. And a backup power supply. So these are the ones you like plug into the wall and into your computer. And it'll actually charge your computer will keep running even if the power goes out. I don't know if it works. Generally when you get these for free, the batteries are toast, but sometimes they work. Batteries are cheap to replace, they're really easy to work on, and they're handy. Alright, so I went through this box and it looks like everything's about, well, the power supplies. They're ranging over between about 350 and 500, and they're not like super old, you know, they've got at least 24 pin, plus the 6 pin, that's a 4 pin actually. And they do have SATA connections, or serial, yeah, right there. You know, you can use these. I'll use them for like budget machines. Build those and sell them off for cheap. And that's the power. The UPS I was talking about. This thing weighs like, oh my god, the batteries in this thing have to be good. Let's plug it in and see. Just because it's so heavy out, that's why I'm thinking it's still good, because usually I have another one that's like twice the size, weighs half as much as this big honker. I don't know what that means. I turned it on, the display came on, and now it's just beeping at me. So it's probably an error code of some sort. Well, it says it's getting voltage, but what is it beeping? Oh, a battery. So I was right, the battery is probably toast or just decharged. But I'll leave it on for a sec. Even without the battery, these are great for just, you know, being a surge protector. But not when they beep at you all the time, that's kind of annoying. Oh, you can turn it off. What do you know? Alright. You learn something new every day. And I'm going to learn a lot going through all this. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And that's my wicked free PC score of 2017. Just about to say 2007. And that would have been a better year to get all this stuff, because it would have been worth like lots of money. But now I get to work and see what I can do. Coming up in the next video, probably. Gotta fix something.